Did you see the awesome work that Isaac Trotter put together yesterday?
You gonna talk to me like I ain't got Trotter noties on? Of course I did.
Yeah, of course, we both do. Isaac Trotter put together this incredible project that I think was like universally praised and just well received. Everyone is rightfully giving Isaac Trotter his flowers. Isaac put together positional archetype rankings. So he split every player in college basketball into 10 different, quote, positional archetypes. These are obviously not point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. His archetypes are initiator point guard, combo guard, shooters, true wing, scorer slash creator, off ball wing slash four, wing handler, stretch four slash big, small ball big, and then true centers. Fun way to look at this. And the real work here was not just coming up with the archetypes, but it was putting every player in America into an archetype and then ranking said archetype. So if you want all of this, we're not going to go through and name all these names. It would take forever. If you want all this, go to Isaac's Twitter and you can see the way he did this. It's just a really fun project. So shout out to Isaac for putting this together. He notes none of this is tilted toward NBA upside. Obviously, you could put guys in multiple buckets. Like, just for example here, he has Ryan Conwell listed as a shooter and not as a combo or not as a scorer slash creator. He's just a shooter. So, some, I guess, I don't know, some benefit of the doubt should be given to the way Isaac put players in these archetypes. And lastly, one specific player note, he says he left off Jaden Quaintance while he heals from an ACL. But this is what I'd like to do today, Cart. I would like to take Isaac's positional archetypes, which are awesome, and I would like to go through where he has ranked the players and play a game of buy or sell. Meaning, you and I will each choose a player that we are buying relative to Isaac's rankings of where they belong in their positional archetype. And then we would like to take a player that we would sell, that we think he is ranked too high, and a player we think he has ranked too low. Any questions before we go on this endeavor together?
Buy everything. We're not poor.
Okay. That's our director of finance speaking. Let's start with his first category, initiator point guards. Again, we're not going to read all the names. So we have this in front of us. We're looking at it. But his number one initiator point guard, Braden Smith. Bennett Sturt second. Donovan Dent third. Milos Uzan fourth. Jalen Lowe fifth. Let's come up with someone outside of those top five, probably, that we think we will buy low on. And then maybe a player that we will sell relative to being near the top of his list.
Uh, I mean, I don't want to. Actually, let's go. Can we go? Let's go buy first. Obviously, Rod Wright being outside the top five, I'd like to buy that. Being in the BYU system, that's an easy one for me. Um, Also, Jacoby Gillespie behind Jelon Lowe after what Gillespie did last season. That's a little bit interesting to me as well. Um, I don't know. There's a lot of names outside the top five, but I feel like you got to have that conversation. Like I'm looking at Michael Brown Jr. after what he's done, but also
Strong point guard year. Feels like
yeah.
a very, very strong point guard
But
year.
also like maybe to put myself in Isaac's shoes right here. Like is Michael an initiator PG?
I mean, we're not gonna do that. We're just taking
Okay,
his work as
okay,
gospel here.
got you.
So,
Um,
um, yeah, I think we probably got to be quicker to get through all 10 of these. So,
got you.
not to say I didn't love your analysis there, but Michael Brown is my answer. I would like to buy high. He'll be better than the ninth best point guard in college basketball.
Yeah,
This is a loaded point guard year, though. That's abundantly clear to me after seeing this vertical here.
yeah. So yeah, I'll do like one buy, one sell from each one. That'll make it go fast.
Okay,
Buy
so
Mike.
buy Michael.
Yeah, buy Michael. I'll sell low.
Okay. I will sell Bennett Sturts. I think I am also willing to bet that Jalen Lowe is not a top five point guard in the sport, but
Better starts being second.
Bennett Sturts being better than all of these dudes just doesn't feel great. I understand he's really good. He could be an All-American. I don't think Iowa's actually going to win all that much, and I think the adjustment level of going from Drake to the to the Big Ten is just different than what Danny Wolf had to do from Yale to Michigan. Like there were pieces around Danny Wolf that made it really easy. Bennett Sturts has Fulgaris and a bunch of question marks. I don't think Iowa's going to be that good, and I don't think Bennett Sturts can be the second best in the country.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, to the next category, combo guard. His top five: LeBaron Philon, Silas Demery, John Blackwell, Bruce Thornton, Jackson Shellstad. Got the full list here. Who do you want to buy? Who do you want to sell?
I'm going to this. Ooh. I'm going to buy Christian Anderson. I think he'll be better, higher on this list. I'm going to sell Jackson Shellstad.
Bumping Shellstad out of your top five.
Yeah,
Okay, I think you know where I'm headed with this. I will sell Bruce Thornton.
and
Come on.
you will buy Wesley Yates.
And I will buy Wesley Yates. I'm also buying Christian Anderson to end up in the top five too, but I'll let you take him and I'll add Wesley Yates. But I also want to try and come up with the same answers so that Booby can make a graphic on this. So I'll take your answer for this one, Cart. A little generosity. Christian Anderson is my buy in the combo guard category. Next category is shooters. Ryan Conwell 1, Solo Ball 2, Emmanuel Sharp 3, Richie Saunders 4, Isaac McNeely 5. Notably here, Braylon Mullins ahead of Fletcher Lawyer further down the list. Trey Fort, also a Michigan State mention at the bottom of this category for best shooters in the country. Who would you like to buy?
I think given his position, we have no choice but to buy Fletch.
Yep.
Fletch being there as a shooter in this, that's so disrespectful. I'm sorry.
Braylon Mullins is good, but if he's a better shooter, impactful shooter than Fletcher Lawyer this year, I'll be stunned.
Nigel Pack ahead of, well, come on now.
Yeah, kind of crazy. Okay, who are we selling?
I think out of the top five, I would like to. I kind of want to sell Richie Saunders.
Oh, yuck.
Just because, like, just shooting wise, like shooting. We're talking about shooters here.
And we're talking just players. They're in the shooters category, but we're talking like player ability.
All right, McNeely then for me.
McNeely, that's mine. I think is McNeely just because he's fifth on the list. But like, if Mikel's as good as we think and Conwell's as good as we think, how much can he really do for that team? You know.
Yeah, for sure.
So all right, we'll sell Isaac McNeely collectively. Buy Fletcher Lawyer. True wing. Isaac's top five here: AJ DeBonta, Otega Owe, Josh Dix, Chad Baker Mazara, Andres Stojakovic. Illinois with a top five player at this positional archetype in the sport.
I think. Well, I'll start with. I'd like to sell Chad Baker Mazara
Okay,
as a top five true wing in the sport. Um,
I'm
my
good with
op-
that, Sal.
my options for buy here probably between Store and a bounce back year with Ole Miss, Tunde, just because I'm a massive fan, or Dame.
Yeah, I would like to buy Tunde, and I also like that you gave AJ Store a shout out because I think there's a world he's one of the better wings in the country this year. And Chris
Let's buy
Beards is.
Tunde.
But let's buy Tunde Yesifu relative to where he's at. I think he's like 10th on the list here from Isaac, but
Mm.
I think he's going to be Baylor's best player and be really good. Okay, scorer creator category. Darren Peterson is 1, PJ Haggerty 2, Todd Pettiford 3, Josh Hubbard 4, Darius Acuff 5. Buy sell.
Can you start? This one's tough for me
I am going to sell.
because I want to sell Hubbard. I think.
I'm going to sell PJ Haggerty, but I
Oh
also am willing
wow.
to sell Hubbard. I think I don't want anything to do with players with Tang right now. And I feel like Doug was really prolific, got to Tang. We said it was a perfect fit, and he was horrible. So I don't know. I'm not in on the whole Haggerty experience. I think we're going to forget about him. Player I will buy here. There's not a lot in this category that I want to buy here, to be honest. But
I was looking at Burton maybe.
I'm going to take the easy option here, and I'm going to say Boogie Fland finishes higher than sixth in
Right,
this
right,
category.
right. Yeah, that's fair with Todd Golden. I like that.
Yeah, I just think like he's basically being given the Walter Clayton role, right? Like no reason to think he's not going to be sensational.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. All right. Well, five more here. Now into the front courts. Off-ball wing /4. Isaac's top five are Alex Caravan, Nate Ament 2, Eric Daly 3, Cohen Carr 4, Caleb Wilson 5. I'll go first. I'm selling Cohen Carr being better than Caleb Wilson. Say that out loud for me. Does that track for you?
No.
Would you rather have Cohen Carr or Caleb Wilson this year?
Caleb will. Actually, no. Cohen, that's my guy.
Okay. Huh.
Cohen. I'd like to, for the last year ever, not gonna do it anymore. I like to buy Momchilovich. Somebody needs to step up for that Iowa State team. I think he could end up in the top five.
You like buying Momchilovich more than Darion Reed?
It was between those two, so I was leaning towards Reed, but I honestly thought you would go Momchilovich. I would love to do Reed if you
Let's
would.
do Reed. I like Darion Reed more. I think there's more like role opportunity stuff for him at Oklahoma that feels different than last year.
Yeah,
I'll also, if you don't want to sell Cohen Carr with me, I'll sell Nate Ament.
I'll sell. Actually, no. I'd rather sell Cohen Carr than Nate Ament.
Really?
Yeah, I think Nate Ament is going to be in the top five.
I mean, if we think Cohen Carr is better than Caleb Wilson, why not just say he's better than Nate Ament too?
Oh, thank you.
Okay. All right. Wing handler, Darion Williams, 1, Keyshawn Hall, 2, Lawan Watts, 3, Bryce Hopkins, 4, Mark Mitchell, 5. A lot of Big Ten names on this one. Tucker DeVries, Nick Martinelli as well. Mo Diabate is on the list. Devin Royal is on the list. Who do you want to buy, sell?
Man, a lot of good options that resonate with me for buying here. I think I'd like to actually buy Mackenzie Mbako, and I'd like to sell Keyshawn Hall, and I'm a Keyshawn Hall guy. I just don't think I don't know about this top five wing handler. I mean, there's a lot of good sell options in this top five, respectfully.
Sell is easy for me. It is Keyshawn Hall. I would like to buy either Devin Royal or Mackenzie Mbako. I'm surprised you want Mbako instead of Royal. But I guess Royal's running it back with the same group, whereas Mackenzie Mbako has like the
I'm literally thinking about Mackenzie Mbako and Buckyball, and I think it actually might be disgusting offensive results.
All right, let's put Mackenzie Mbako as our buy then. Stretch 4 slash big. Cam Boozer 1, Josh Jefferson 2, Tyler Bilodeau 3, Koa Pete 4, Thomas Haw 5. We can't buy Koa Pete because he's already in the top 4, but I want to. I think Koa Pete will come head to head with Cam Boozer for best in this category at the end of the year. Who are we buying? Who are we selling?
So my two buy candidates here would be Steinbach and or Ritter from Virginia.
I'll rather do Steinbach. He's further down the list. He's like 10th or 12th, maybe
Let's
even
do,
on this list.
yeah, let's buy Steinbach, and I think I'm selling Bilodeau, not a top three stretch four big in the sport.
It's hard to sell anybody else in this category. Boozer, Jefferson, Pete Haar are all going to be awesome. Bilodeau,
Yeah,
at least like Eric Daly could be a breakout. They did bring in Booker. You don't really know what it's going to do. Donovan Dent's probably going to score more. So yeah, I think
yeah.
Bilodeau is the guy to sell. Any thoughts on Nick Davidson being the buy? I kind of love him
You
getting the.
love Nick Davidson, man.
Well, I love him getting the Shefflin role. Like when has a Brownell big not been awesome recently? And Nick
Yeah,
Davidson.
it's something about me won't let me do that.
All right, we'll do Heinz Steinbach then. 2 more categories. Best small ball big. JT Toppin 1, Yaxel Lendeborg 2, Troy Kaufman Ren 3, JoJo Tugler 4, Alex Condon 5. Buy sell.
So I love Tugler's defensive versatility. I think he has a ways to go offensively. So out of that five, I'd like to sell JoJo Tugler, and I think I would buy, who, maybe a Big Ten guy between Winter or Merez.
Yeah, or even rank mast.
Yeah,
I will let you pull rank. I mean, I would love it if my guy Merez was the guy here, but I don't want to steer you too much.
I'll give you Merez.
I mean, he's my favorite player in that group by far. Like, I'd rather bet on Merez to be good than Nolan Winter.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We'll go Merez.
All right, Merez Johnson is the buy, and JoJo Tugler is the sell. Our final category from this very fun topic is true fives. We are far removed from the year of the big here, Cart. Nate Biddle is the best true five in the country. Tommy Avicic 2, Henry Vasar 3, Graham EK 4, Flory Badunga 5. Who are we buying and selling?
Selling Nate Biddle. I'm buying
There's a, I think, really obvious one here for me.
Owen Freeman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Owen Freeman gets the Calk roll, and we're thinking
yeah,
he's like the 11th best center in the country. I don't know
yeah.
about that.
Buy that.
Yeah. Okay. I think Owen might be the most underrated guy out of all of these for me. You're selling Biddle for sure, huh?
Yeah, he's just not the best true five in the sport.
I want to sell Vasar, who had 2 and 1 in the North Carolina scrimmage earlier this summer.
That's tough.
Yeah, tough. That was fun. Shout out to Isaac Trotter. Go follow him. Great exercise, Mr. Trotter.